Another couple of things I've been working on. One of them was just for fun. Another one's for commission. Hopefully, I'll have some better pics of it later. Those of you following me on Facebook have probably seen this big hunk of pink. This is my first attempt at something Vulpin Props Harrison Craig's does. Basically, layers and sculpt and makes a super awesome looking helmet that he can mold. This is the start of the Tali helmet from Mass Effect. It's for commission. There's a few things that I'd like to do with it before I really start covering it up with the Bondo and all of that stuff. But it's certainly been in a learning experience. That's what I'll call it. So, so there's that one. I've also been working on a few random projects for me. Those of you seeing me work on my Fallout stuff, you can kind of see it behind me over here. I've also slowly been working on the Avengers version of the Iron Man suit. I've got most of the helmet done. It's just not really working quite as well as I had hoped. I may just finish it up and bring it with me to the premiere. Big Iron Man fan. I love it. I need to finish that suit because that'll be an epic achievement in my own books. I'm also working on, eventually, I'll be working on finishing this Master Chief suit, Halo suit. I also want to do a custom suit because why not? It's fun. Of course, this helmet is a little too big, so I'm going to have to remake it. In the meantime, if anybody wants it, I'm willing to part with it. Just message me. There's a few parts I still need to add to it, but at the same time, it's turned out a lot better than I expected. So it's certainly a lesson in the foam. So there's those ones. Of course, I've been working on a couple of things for a steampunk outfit. There's a local con that I'll get to in just a minute that I'll be going to. Need something steampunk. Last year I had a booth there and all I had was my Mass Effect stuff and a few other things. Didn't really have anything steampunk, and I've got a booth again and I'd like to actually fit with the theme. So I'm sure you guys have been seeing these bronze balls that I've made. There's not much to them. They're basically styrofoam balls that I covered and painted and are going to be attached to a cool looking backpack that's basically a power pack for a couple of big arm things that I'll be throwing in there. For those of you that posted your suggestions, thank you very much. In regards to the filler primer paint, I was having some problems with it. I definitely won't be using Rust-Oleum's version of it anymore because I've been having too much troubles with it. But this is the kind of thing I was talking about. I don't know if you can see it there. Yeah, right there. There's a big old crack on the front. All the rest of them look fine. This one's really, really beat up. Now, the great thing is I can easily turn that into a bit of weathering and a bit of fun, which I think it turned out pretty cool. But for other projects, I definitely can't be doing stuff like that. So I'll have to see what else I can come up with. So, but I've got like 4 of these ready just for Tesla coils going up, Tesla coils going down, that sort of thing. So, and on that note, I just wanted to also point out a few things that I'm willing to make that I want to make. I've got a huge list of stuff over on my Facebook page. In just a few seconds, you'll probably see me throwing up random pictures here and there of pics of things I want to build. If you follow any other prop makers, a lot of them do the same thing where it's something that they want to make, they really don't have time for, or they think is really, really awesome and they just want to make it, that sort of thing. It's basically a big list of, if you commission me for this, I will make it for you. Please. So we have things like I want to make me personally, for those of you familiar with the anime Fate Zero, I want to make Berserker's outfit because it's amazing. I also want to make his sword. Fate's Stay Night, I made Caliburn, or I made the base for it that my roommate wanted. It turned out really, really great. She loves it. I love it. Still holding up really well, which is awesome. She did all the detail work. You can see that on my blog. But that was a lot of fun to make. There are a few other swords from that same series that I want to make. A few other outfits that I want to make, like Gordon Freeman suit. Why not? Again. A few things from Borderlands. My wife wants me to make Death's mask from Darksiders 2. I want to make the whole Death get up when he gets into his ultimate form. That just looks really, really amazing. That, and I can't really do Death on his own because I'm not ripped. But yeah, there's really a bunch of things that I want to make, and you can see them on Facebook. Like I said, I'll post a few of them here on this video when I actually learn how to use this editing software. So sorry, newbie at everything. A lot of skills, a lot of little skills, but yeah. So there's a few conventions coming up that I'm going to be at. There's a brand new one here in Salt Lake called Salt Fest. It's basically a gaming convention for gamers by gamers is what they're toting it as. I'm going to go check it out. It's for 2 days, May 10th and 11th, over at the University of Utah Student Union building, which I think is a decent place to start. It's a nice big area. I went to school there for a little while. It's a really big area for it. It's going to be a big open convention. I don't know if there's going to be panels or whatnot. There may be a few, but there's not a lot of rooms nearby. It's basically going to be a go and have fun type of thing, and that's what I'm going to do. They were going to have it 3 days, but then of course May 12th is Mother's Day, so they decided after some encouragement that yeah, we'll hold back this time, and I understand. So I can't wait to see what they have in store for us. I've got a couple of friends that are going to be there as well. Gaming Cuisine, Mike from Gaming Cuisine, they're going to be running a Black Ops 2 tournament. It's going to be really fun. I'm definitely going to be bringing Shepherd, my Shepherd armor. I may try and revamp the thighs. I don't know if I'm going to have time, but if I do, great. If not, oh well. It's not going to be that bad. So, right after that is Steam Fest. Salt City Steam Fest, really great convention. Like I said, I had a booth there last year, and I'm going to have a booth there again in Artist Alley this year. It was an absolute blast. It's run by a good friend of mine. She wasn't expecting very much last year. She basically had too many people come. It was awesome. I think the final count was a little over 1,200 people. She was expecting maybe 400 or 500, and that's awesome. So I'm definitely going to support her in this. Like I said, it was a lot of fun. This year it's going to be the end of July, I believe the 26th to the 28th. I'll put again another link. I'm going to be in the booth with my minion who's been upgraded to a henchman status, which is, we'll deal with that later. But yes, I'm going to be at the booth. I may bring Shepherd just to bring him and show off, but I'm definitely going to have a steampunk outfit for it. It's going to be really, really awesome. Hopefully I'm going to have some more Steam stuff for the booth as well. So if you're nearby, or if you just want to come say hello, really support this brand new convention. It's going to be at It's going to be at the Davis Convention Center, which is a really great place. It's where they have bonsai every year. It's huge. There's going to be so much room. I have high hopes for this convention. It's a lot of fun. Come if you can. A couple of maybes. PAX Prime, Dragon Con, they go off at the same time, I know. PAX Prime is a lot closer, a little bit more feasible for me, but I don't know. Like I said, we're at week 32 for the baby, due June 6th. So, money time, I don't know. We'll see. Of course, if somebody comes and asks me for a prop that I have to charge $10,000 for, then I'm definitely going to Dragon Con, period, end of story. I know it's kind of late, and I know a lot of the hotels are booked, but if I get that kind of income for something, I'm going to Decon. NDK is another one that we went to last year. It's in Denver. It was a lot of fun. I didn't get to do much because I premiered my Shepherd armor and I couldn't move around very much. It was my first major cosplay and everybody apparently loved it. I've got a lot of pictures of that up on my website as well. It was a lot of fun. I got to about 2 of the 4 panels that I was absolutely interested in going to. A couple of them I missed because I didn't understand their line system. And, of course, like I said, I really couldn't move around. It was to the point where I started at the front door, went around the main alley area where they had the tickets and whatnot, went to the back next to the gaming room, would circle back and get back to the front door, and that would take me about 45 minutes to an hour. I did that without my suit, and it took about 5 minutes. It was awesome. I loved it. Like I said, that's usually in September. I'll have to check the dates on that. We may or may not go, depending on money, depending on the wife, the baby, all of that. So we'll see. Of course, Anime Banzai in October. It's another local Utah one. It's been going for 8 or 9 years now. It's really, really awesome. I love going. I know quite a lot of the people that run the thing. Last year, I premiered a couple of panels, how to make props on the cheap type of thing. One of them, which I may not do this year, was how to light your props, since lights make everything better. But I'm definitely going to that. We may even be able to bring the little one with us. I might pimp out the stroller type of thing. That'll be cool. But we'll see. So after all that, how am I going to get there? Well, I guess really part of that depends on you guys. A lot of it depends on me. I've got to keep working. I've got to keep pushing. I'm still going to be, like I said, I'm still going to be looking for a full-time job or at least a part-time job just in case. But in the meantime, this is full-time. So I'm going to be on this for a long time now. And honestly, the way the job market is right now, especially here in Utah, which takes a lot longer to catch up to everything else, the economy hit us last, and it will leave us last because that's how Utah works. I have opened up the shop to orders again. I was on vacation mode for a little bit because I knew I needed to catch up on stuff, but I am taking orders again. Be aware that it may take a while. I've got other people in front of you. I'm also taking commissions on a case-by-case basis. The Tolly helmet is a commission, which I'm hoping to mold out so that I can actually have several in production to cast and give to people that want them. I'm willing to take on new things. I've had people asking me about Halo suits. I've had several people asking me about Warhammer stuff, which is awesome. A bunch of other things like that. No takers really yet. So if you're interested in a commission, email me. It's on my website. Again, links, all of that. I'm a skipping record. Yeah, broken record. That's the term. I'm awake. It's Monday. But commissions, I will take on a case-by-case basis. We'll talk about those. You have to email me. I'm hopefully gonna be able to get to the point where I'm ahead of orders on the foam stuff. I like making them. You guys like getting them, like seeing them. They're awesome. They're kind of my thing. But I'd like to branch out from those as well, so that's why I've been doing some of the molding and stuff. And speaking of which, for those of you interested, I am taking pre-orders on the M5 Phalanx. I've got the mold made, I've got the master done, of course. I just need to get resin. And it's been back-ordered for some time at the local place that I get. FX Supply, I'd like to get it, but it's a little expensive at first. Because it's the good stuff. But I also get the smooth on stuff from a local place so that I don't have to pay an extra $5 plus shipping. It's like I said, that place has been on back order for several weeks now. Hopefully, I'll hear from them on Wednesday to give you an official. But I am taking pre-orders on them, and you will be first in line after I get the original commission done. Which, again, sorry it's been taking so long. Also, for those of you that have noticed, I have also started a fund on GoFundMe. Mostly to help with the baby stuff. We didn't get enough money in last month, and we're definitely not going to get enough money in this month. So I'm reaching out to ask for a little bit of help. If you don't want a commission from me, or if you just want to send a couple of bucks my way, or heck, if you even just want to share, that's enough for me. I don't care. If you can't give, don't. I'm not asking for handouts. Well, I am, because it's a donation thing. But I've also set up some cool little status things on there. One of them where I'll be making just a little special something for all the people that submit donations of a certain tier, because I'm not doing this for a handout. I'm willing to give back. In fact, if I had my way, I wouldn't be taking anyone's money, because that's just who I am. But push came to shove, and we needed some help. So if you're willing to give a couple of bucks, great. You are awesome. I will give you hugs if I ever meet you in person. And of course, the other tiers, which you'll see there, which is some really awesome stuff. But in the meantime, if you can at least share the link, that's all I'm asking. Just spread the word. We need a little bit of help. And in the meantime, order stuff, that helps too. Commission stuff, that helps too. And I have more time for it now, at least for now. So, that's pretty much it. Sorry for rambling so long. I think this is coming close on a half hour, maybe. We will see. I wasn't intending on this running so long, but like I said, I babble. So hopefully in the future I'll have some more little video things on what I'm doing, what I'm up to, things like that. But for the most part, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook. That's where I post all of my updates. So, and of course, anytime I post anything, it goes right to Facebook, since that's where most of the people follow me. So, on that note, thank you for holding out. Thank you for listening to me for so long. Thank you, all of you that have been so patient and waiting for me to get orders out. And thank you so much for all of you that have been spreading the word about me, spreading the word about the fund, just all in out sharing what I've been doing. That alone has been so much of a help. It's really what's made this possible. And of course, the people that are buying stuff, that really helps too. But that's a side note. And like I said, I really appreciate it. Thank you to all of you that have been there. Thank you to all of you that have been listening, that have been helping, doing what you can to make Ascension Props. It's really exciting. I can't wait to see what's in store for the rest of the year. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to have some ups and downs. Everything does. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Now on that, back to work.